The popular Netflix series Alice in Borderland is back on Netflix for its second season. Let's see if it's worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Netflix. If you guys are like me, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more up and coming content. Arisu and Usagi are chasing the mystery of Borderland in order to return to their real world. They meet their friends, enemies, and the mastermind behind the game at a place that seems to be the key to unlocking the mystery. In many ways, Alice in Borderland Season 2 feels much bigger than the first season, but at times also it feels a bit smaller. In terms of the games in Alice in Borderland Season 2 and the scope of it all, it feels grand. So many episodes are dedicated to one game. In the beginning of the series, we have a game similar to Tag and Capture the Flag, and that takes up about 3 episodes. So many times throughout the series, they have these games that are spread out throughout the whole 8 episodes, and it really builds that intensity and urgency as the contestants are being thrown into these games. Similar to Alice in Borderland Season 1, we have many games and these really outrageous rules, and how can these characters navigate these games and try to overpower them and think about them and outsmart them. Usagi and Arisu are trying to figure out the rules behind Borderland and try to find the mastermind behind it all. And there are some really intense games. It ups the action and ups the intensity for all of the games. And with so many people involved in these games, they do feel bigger, and watching how people are turning on each other and not trusting each other, it just adds to that intensity of Borderland. And there are some smaller games in here, you still feel that intensity with them, and it's thrilling to watch. There's a couple games where the scope of the series is grand, and there's so much set design. You can just feel how they took the series and went to the extreme with it, and having so many contestants in here. So many ways the series does feel larger than that first season, with its scope and the games and the rules and Borderland itself, and so many new contestants in here. Many elements makes it feel bigger, but then there's also moments that make it feel smaller and personal. We have Usagi and Arisu who are reflecting on the first season and how they can get out of Borderland and find this mastermind. But with another 8 episodes and now 16 episodes for this series, we have many times where these characters are reflecting on their lives and past trauma and having memories of their relationships, making for the moments of them in Borderland more haunting for them as they want to get out. But with so many new contestants, we're seeing how these games are affecting these people, and it's driving them to kill each other or turn on people. It's taking a toll on these characters, and it makes for the moments of trying to find this mastermind even more important. And we lead up to that 8th episode and the reveal of the mastermind. It's intense and thrilling and very personal to these characters. Now, there's a certain episode at the end that takes a montage approach, which I really didn't appreciate because there were some cool games within that montage. Episodes where they dedicated several episodes to games. Like I said, the first game is like the first 3 episodes. If they would have cut certain moments down for this game, we could have had more games implemented into the series, because there's that montage towards the end with some pretty cool looking games that I would have liked to see. But also, when you have more time dedicated to these games, we're seeing how it affects people and relationships as well. On one hand, I would like less of certain games and more of those montages games, but also the length of some of the games added a lot of depth to this series. Overall, Alice in Borderland Season 2 was a lot of fun. There is some really intense moments in here. The scale of it is much bigger. The games are wilder and crazier and bloodier. There's a lot of action within here. You feel like the creators behind this series took it to the next level with the set and the CGI and just a lot of those bigger explosions and the world of Borderland. I'm not completely sold on the last episode and the reveal of what Borderland is and the reveal of the mastermind. I think it was a little cliche at times, but I think that it could lead to a third season. If it wanted to end at the season 2, I think it would have been fine as well with a conclusion to our characters and the story. But with its last shot of season 2, it could bring forth a new story in season 3. It's a very popular show, much like Squid Game. It's got that similar vibe of games and putting these contestants in extreme conditions. If you like Squid Game and you like the first season of Alice in Borderland, check out season 2. It's much bigger, it's bloodier, it's action-packed, it's a lot of fun. So before I give you my score for Alice in Borderland season 2 on Netflix, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer actions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie-related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. I'm going to go ahead and give Alice in Borderland Season 2 a B. Thank you guys for checking my review for Alice in Borderland Season 2 on Netflix. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up-and-coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.